Blog Talk Radio.
Caller number one, you rockin' with your boy Fatcat on the Fatcat Show, so what's crackin'?
Ain't no party like a fat cat party, cause a fat cat party don't stop. You never catch me sleeping, man, because I'm reaching the top. And if I gotta sacrifice, I put some hip in my hop. Ain't no party like a fat cat party, at a fat cat party they flow. You know how it is, get on your mark, set, go. Let it do what it do, you on the Fat Cat Show, yep. This show's fanatical, so spell it with a capital. Cause half of you was laughable. Don't have me coming after you. You know exactly what a Mac can do. A legend like Mac can do. I'ma name this Fat Cat Avenue. Man, you gotta be honest, you need to talk it out. Cause if you hate and keep stepping, you need to walk it out. Man, damn, what the fuss is all about? Mean Queen, Fat Cat, they be showing out. Are they real, man? Are these niggas holding out? Make sure the middle finger hits the colon. Cause haters, they never win, man, they never do. Raising hell so the devil never go to heaven too. First off, second two, I could never do. Nephew, you think I'm sorry cause I left you? Down for making revenue. One thing I know, you tuning in to the Fat Cat Show, yeah. Ain't no party like a fat cat party, cause a fat cat party don't stop. You never catch me sleeping, man, because I'm reaching the top. And if I gotta sacrifice, I put some hip in my hop. Ain't no party like a fat cat party, at a fat cat party they flow. You know how it is, get on your mark, set, go. Let it do what it do, you on the Fat Cat Show, yep. Yo, 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 yo. What's cracking? You rocking with your boy, the thinking deacon, the sinister minister, the Rabbi Raymond Noodle, the preacher's grandson. Y'all know who it is. It's Fat Cat, and I'm down with my dog Ruth. Y'all know who it is. T Satellite, but Bills, and also we got the Dree in the house. What's cracking, y'all?
What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah. What's cracking with everybody?
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Well, how did you spend your New Year?
I told you I was chilling, Fat Cat. I was chilling. Me and the kids, we just chilled out. We barbecued, watched the Rockin' Eve show, and just kept it all good. It was just an all good night.
And what about
just rested real good, caught up on some rest.
What about you, Satellite?
Say that again.
Just eating crab legs, chilling with the family.
Crab legs, dog.
Legs and shrimp.
Damn, dog. That's not. Can everybody hear me good? That's what I'm wondering, because I'm really not hearing myself as clear as I can. I'm just wondering. Okay, there I go. My volume was a little bit adjusted low. So, you just eat crab legs. Well, I was at some watch service. We had a good time at church and gave testimony and sung songs and did our little thing. And of course our pastor's birthday is on New Year's Eve. So we brought it in. We had some nice food and all that stuff. So it was a pretty festive occasion. So nobody. I didn't hear too many people getting killed and all of that stuff. Now I got a question. Which one of y'all started your resolution? Did you give a resolution, and did you start it, or did you break it already, or what's the case?
I started mine already, man. I'm just quite a nice person today in this year.
Okay.
Just a really nice person.
Really nice person. I think you broke that already.
Why would you say that?
I think you broke that already, man. 20/20 vision, yep.
But I thought you needed the glasses that you don't wear.
Stop it.
With me, Fat Cat, I've been doing all I can do. Like I said, is no resolution for me. It's just to become better and better each year. So I've been doing all I can do to improve the things that I need to in my life. So
Well,
it's no resolution to break.
well, amen.
It's just, yeah, it's just becoming a better person
Well, I'm looking around and
year by year.
I see a lot of people in here. Has anybody started a resolution, or have you already done broke the resolution? And if you want to call in and let us know what that is, that number is 646-564-9728. Press 1 if you want to comment. I think one of the positive things is for me. I think I'm beginning to. We're about to invest on our resolution that me and my wife is trying to put into play. So and we talked about some other little things too. We talking over, but I'm not gonna put it out there. But I'm gonna just say the household might grow. So I'm just
Aww.
the household might grow, not what you think like, but probably some
A
adoption.
baby?
Probably some adoption or
Oh, you
something.
gonna get it?
We
Aww.
talking about it, but so hopefully we just praying that everything kind of like work out. So but you know,
How old is the baby?
no, it's more. It's 3 kids. So
Oh, that's sweet.
but you know, it's just talk right now. But you know, so but it's all good though. I just believe that these kids need a chance, and I think this is the right thing to do. What's up?
Yeah.
She said, "Dang, I'm at the show. Okay, no problem then. You know, long time no see though, but good to see you. But anything, like we started the show, I want to wish everybody happy birthdays if you got birthdays, and also I want to give my condolences to those who might have lost people. You know, it's funny because I was looking in I think that was me and you last night. We was talking, and then you ran across that article of your boy your boy Nick Gordon, which is our first topic for today. Nick Gordon died New Year's Day. That's Bobby Christina's ex fake fiance, fake husband. Remember they was talking about they were married, and everybody found out they wasn't married really, and all this that other mess that was going on. So the question would be, is it karma, crack or karma? I know he
Crack
died.
and karma.
He said, so, but one of the things that pissed me off with this situation, it wasn't no doubt he was beating her up. There was no doubt he was beating her up. He admitted that. The thing that pissed me off was when he went on Phil Donahue's show. Not Phil Donahue. Hey, I said Phil.
Dang, I was like Phil Donahue.
Yeah,
Your man went to the 80s.
I know. I slipped back, y'all. Scratch that. Let's get a rerun. Dr. Phil. When he went on Dr. Phil. And man, he was doing all that crying and all that stuff, man. I just wanted I wanted to punch him through the TV. That pissed me off so bad watching that, and he just and then you acting all tough. We already know. No, you're not a tough guy. You're not a tough guy. Tough guys don't talk like that, like he talked. But what do you think, Satellite? What was it? Was it karma or the crack, man? Was the
I don't know. I always ask people when they talk about karma, Do you believe in Jesus or do you believe in karma?
Well,
Mm.
well,
Why you say that, Satellite?
uh-oh. Yeah, why you say that? What up, Wallace?
Because karma is part of a religion. Jesus forgive you for your sins, right? So if
Right.
you say, "Oh, that's karma," then you say, "Well, your sins is not forgiven." I'm sure maybe he was forgiven for beating that girl or whatever he done did in life.
Well, in a roundabout way, I hate to sound like a preacher all the time, but the Bible speaks on karma a lot.
And what did it say about karma?
It they got what it's a number of sayings: eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
No, I say karma. The word karma.
I'm just saying eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
I'm just saying the word karma.
Yeah.
It, but okay, they don't use the word karma,
I,
but
I
it's
know
still
they
the
don't.
same. But it's still the
No,
same
no,
thing.
no. I'm just saying you can't make up what you want to make up.
I didn't make up what I want to make up, but it just say the same thing. It's the
Okay,
same.
Deacon Fry. Okay,
It's the
Deacon Fry.
same thing.
Okay, Deacon Fry.
You know what? People trip me out that they got two college credit hours in, in biblical studies, and they want to be a preacher.
It's theology, man.
I don't care if theology is really, I don't even perceive that really as really God, because it deals with other things. Pastors that got theology degrees, they venture off other ways. Other ways. I don't like theology teaching. My grandfather wasn't a theology preacher, so I know what theology is, but I
Oh,
don't. I don't.
I didn't think you knew.
I knew what it.
I thought I threw a word in there that you didn't understand.
I know. That's what retarded people get for thinking.
This
Come
man
on,
called me
guys.
retarded.
When retarded people think, that's what happens. But anyway, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Janine
Oh my
said
goodness.
he ran out of funds. They not here to supply him with anything anymore. You know what? And
And that's why he died? Like nobody should have supplied me. I might as well die effort.
stop it.
It should be a whole bunch of dead crackheads in Highland Park.
Look. You said you was gonna be nice.
I am nice.
I thought you was working on being nice.
I am being nice.
Oh, that's nice.
That's real nice. That's just using your common sense. That's all. I can't come into. I mean, I can't be in 2020 with no common sense.
Look here.
Because I ain't never seen a crackhead that said they ain't want to live because they have what they need in life. They only need a bacon tongue.
That's not what she. That's not what she said though. That's not what that comment mean. That comment, he didn't have no support system.
Oh, well, I never knew a crackhead that killed themselves because they have a support system.
I'm talking about that was depression. That was
Look, I don't want to be here no more. I ain't got no support system.
What?
They don't need to know. That crack keep you alive, man.
You know what?
You ain't never seen
Can I get my
you ain't never
answer?
seen a depressed crackhead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I guess my thing is satellite is so silly. I guess my thing is with that is they really never came up. He never got locked up for what he did, Fatcat.
Mm-hmm.
First off, because they never really found out. I think it was just he was always a dope fiend. She was a dope fiend. They both overdosed.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually it didn't catch up with him that night.
Right.
That they were doing drugs. But it caught up with him now. You know.
Right.
I think the boy might have been depressed because when you look at the story, he said he didn't expect to lose her.
Right.
So the boy might have been depressed. A lot of young kids get into a relationship early and go through physical violence and all of that. But
yeah.
But my thing is I think that they were always doing drugs together, and it didn't catch up with him then, but it caught up with him now. He just OD'd. You know, it's so funny that we're talking about this because Fat Cat, right now, I know a young man that's in Beaumont Hospital, and he did so much heroin that it shut his kidneys down, his legs down. He has fluid coming through his body. I don't even know how this man is still living. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Well, it could have
drugs
been
are
just been
out here worse than what
he was
people want to
partying too
think.
hard
But just
and
because
smoking too much crack
it's
for
not
the New Year.
hold on, satellite. Just because he wasn't on crack, but just because it's not the crack craze anymore, and oh Lord, your mama a crackhead and all this no more, it doesn't mean that drugs have went extinct or they're non-exist. They're non-existent because they are still out here. You know, it's young people still doing heroin, still doing crack, popping pills, and it's killing them. And that's the bottom line.
See, I'm gonna tell you. You said you don't know a crackhead that did that. What about Pookie on New Jack City?
That's a movie.
What about he killed himself? Don't Pookie don't.
But you talking about you want me to go back and forth with you about a movie?
Don't Pookie.
That's
Don't
a
Pookie life.
scripted movie.
Don't Pookie life matter?
That's a movie, man. He's a character.
Don't it matter?
I don't know, man. We talking real life or make believe stuff?
Man, what crackheads live make believe lives?
Oh man, you nuts.
Huh? You ever been next to a crackhead?
No, I ain't never seen a crackhead in my life.
Get the hell up out of here.
Do they really exist?
Kind of like look in the mirror.
Oh.
So says the lady that sounds like Weezy Jefferson.
Oh man.
Oh, Judge.
Boy.
What you drinking, man?
Some cranberry juice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Throw it through the radio and give it to Weezy.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Weezy, put your hands out and catch it.
Guys.
Huh? But you know,
where's Wallace and Will at?
Yeah, Wallace is on here. I don't know what. I think he might be doing something, but he know to call the show. But I definitely, like I said, it's tragic how all of that transpired. But I kind of like knew that this guy, something was gonna happen with him because when I saw him on Dr. Phil, he just was inconsolable and all of that. And you know, recently, the family was successful suing him for $36 million. Where he got that type of money at, I don't know, but that might have added to some depression. And like he was like, $36 million. Oh shoot, crack.
Or he might have said $36 million. Man, what they talking about? I ain't got no money like that.
and turned to crack.
Nah, man, he was smoking crack anyway. He just overpowered himself. He got some of that good stuff.
What you
You've
said?
been a crackhead.
Yeah, I know. But maybe he got cleaned himself up for a minute and got right back on it.
Oh yeah, right by New Year's. I'm cleaned up now. Let me smoke all the crack.
He was like,
he OD because his body, after a while, those drugs, your body fill up. His body. That's why I was telling you about the young man that I know that's in Beaumont Hospital right now. His body filled up. He was doing all right. He was my age, 41 years old. He was doing all right.
You ain't no 41. Cut it out.
Look at him.
You telling me one day he was all right, and the next day you filling up your kidneys and everything. After a while, with drugs, it takes a while for that stuff to break you down. You know, it's not like, oh, I smoked today and there. You know, unless you get something that's high power, like some fentanyl or something like that. But no, with drugs, it takes a little while for it to break you down. So, to me, I would agree with Satellite with that one. He had to been doing that stuff. He had to been doing it to OD off of cocaine.
He introduced himself back
80% of your pills like Tylenol, Advil, everything that we take is made out of cocaine. Now, you take enough of those, you can OD off of those as well. But how many do you have to take?
She know a lot about drugs, doesn't she?
You hear Satellite? Maybe he came back. Maybe he tried to come back rough. Like I'm back,
Yeah.
baby. I'm
You,
back.
you think he took a pill and said, "Ooh, there's some little cocaine in here"?
No, he came. Well, he came back was like, I'm back, baby. Dang. But no, I ain't gonna make. No, I ain't gonna make fun of nobody died because that's tragic, man. 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? He could have spent it. He could have spent this whole thing right because I know personally me, if it was enough to just see, he probably saw all kinds of stuff. He probably saw Bobby doing drugs, Whitney doing drugs, the daughter.
You think that made him do drugs, or he was doing drugs before?
Or he was doing. I was. You didn't let me finish. He doing drugs right along with it. But if I seen the mama and the daughter drop at the same time, but he probably committed that. He probably drowned, beat her, and put her in the tub and shit. Because they said they found markings on her too. So
she was smoking. I think she was smoking crack too, and she drowned. Ain't nobody killed. Don't think. Let me tell you something. Crackheads don't kill each other. They smoke crack together.
They kill for that walk. They kill for that walk.
Like you smoked all the stuff.
But you still.
Now I got to kill you.
That's right. I'm telling you. I see. We grew up in the hood. No, well, at least I know I did. Not you, but grew up in the hood. So I watched crackheads fight a lot.
Did you?
Yeah, I watched them fight. Did you seen the video Crackheads Gone Wild?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You had crackheads walking around your neighborhood?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you really grew up in the hood.
Come on, dude.
No, we didn't have crackheads walking around.
I'm a East.
If you lived in Sherwood Forest, you had half polluting crackheads in your neighborhood. Everybody had crackheads. From our era, if you 40 and above, everybody had crackheads walking in the neighborhood back then.
No, not everybody.
Everybody was on crack.
But
not everybody. I didn't grow up in the hood like that.
Satellite went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. But I know something about you. But anyway, like I said, crackheads. I'm telling you, I seen them big time. They used to, like, back in the 80s and stuff like that. Like, we had a lot of the best friends and stuff were basically, they territory and stuff was over on the east side where I grew up at. White Boy Rick and all them was over in that little area.
So you actually had crackheads walking around neighborhood. Name one of the neighborhood crackheads.
Huh?
Name one of the neighborhood crackheads.
What neighborhood you come from?
Who, me?
Saturday, what neighborhood? Because my neighborhood ain't the best, but it was crackheads walking around there. So where you come from?
North Rosedale Park.
Huh?
Rosedale Park.
Rosedale Park. Oh, okay.
She said, "Oh, okay."
No, that area is pretty secure. I can see why he didn't see. But still, up there on Grand River, right there, all them crackheads.
No, I was in North Rosedale.
He said, yeah, he grew up privileged.
No, I wasn't privileged.
He drunk. He drunk his tea with the finger sticking out. One finger.
I just didn't see crackheads walking around the neighborhood. We didn't have crackheads.
You know what? Our number one crackhead in our neighborhood name was Bingo.
Bingo.
Yeah, Bingo.
You break in your house and say Bingo.
Let me tell you, Bingo was the scurviest crackhead over. He'll rob you. He'll turn around. I'm talking about. I'm not breaking your house. But if you turned your back on him, he'll hit you inside your head with a baseball bat and rob you.
Dang, you grew up like that?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
Bingo wanted that crack.
Bingo, he was that type.
I got family members that was on crack and everything.
I'm telling you.
I don't know where y'all come from.
Oh, no, I had family members on crack. For real. Like my family members was some crack kids for real, for real.
Imagine it's somebody right now. You know, even though this the pill era, it's somebody right now walking around on crack right now.
I thought
Could you
all the
imagine that?
crackheads
Oh yeah.
died out, man. I
Could you
didn't know
imagine
it
somebody
was
rapping?
random
And
crackheads.
then
No,
all
that's
crackheads
still
think they can sing.
exists.
You know that? All crackheads think they can sing. You might have a crackhead walk up, shoo it up, you know, something about sing about Jesus, something about the name Jesus. You like what?
Foaming
I
and
love the Lord. I might do
spitting
what I do,
while they
but I love the
sing.
Lord.
You know, like
Let, let,
no.
let me ask you a question, because this is the craziest thing I ever seen. What's the craziest thing you ever seen the crackhead sell?
Um,
I didn't hear that.
wait a minute. Wait, this craziest thing you see in a crackhead sale? Candle holders,
Oh.
hot water knob. Yeah.
I'm scared to say this on the radio, but I'm gonna say it. The craziest thing I ever seen a crackhead try to sell was the afterbirth of a baby.
Oh.
What the hell?
Heck yeah, y'all.
What was he saying?
The
Got some of this
afterbirth. They came
after.
with a bag. That's what everybody said when they opened up the trunk. They're like, "What the hell?"
But you know what? We
They
just
said we gonna call the police on y'all.
we
They
just
tried to sell. I don't know what happened to that baby either, but they tried to sell the afterbirth of the baby. Talking about we got all this afterbirth. You know, you can use this for this, that, and the
What
other.
the
You
hell
got
is she talking
They
about?
was literally trying to sell. What's he saying?
Afterbirth?
hey,
What the hell?
but
That can't be true.
Afterbirth
But
satellite.
let
And
me
nobody never know what happened to that lady baby.
but let me get into to
Yeah.
this next little subject because we only got 3 minutes to talk about this, and this is actually another death that kind of like got me. The Schoolhouse Rock singer Jack Sheldon died too. On top of David Stern died, the NBA former commissioner. But this one kind of tripped me out because this singer, he's a white guy, and I never knew like that the song Conjunction Junction and I'm Just a Bill. I thought that was Ray Charles that sung that. I didn't know it was a white guy that sung that song. That's what got me. Y'all remember Schoolhouse Rock?
I'm just a bill
Huh?
on Capitol Hill.
Yeah. So, and you know what got me? You know what got me is that they needed to have that in this generation. For the kid, but
They did.
That sounds like bars.
huh?
You talking about during the era of the mumble rapper?
So somebody could have brought it back. You could have did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My era can't even remember what it was an hour ago.
See, you would be like, you would mess the whole song up. I know you be yelling and screaming on it. I'm Thomas Bills. Yes, I'm only Thomas Bills.
You know how you were messing up? You would forget about what you was about to say. You go, huh? You be like, huh?
Well, they got other shows like, the I Squad. It replaced the Electric Company and all of those kind of little shows. You got all of those people
Well, she made
with
me want
those
some
ideas at
boat
that
size,
time are gone.
boat lodges and something.
Sometimes the children have
Man.
taken over and everything else.
Hot tea.
Wait a minute. Wallace brought up something. He said, y'all have no idea how much Afterbirth is worth on the black market. Huge lick if you know the right people. One of the aspects of human trafficking.
Oh yeah, and crackheads would know about stuff like that, right? Like,
Yeah,
you
but
know
we
how
got
much you
some
can get
crackheads
for some afterbirth?
hey, and Janine said, crackheads always try to sell American flag toothpicks.
hey, I don't mean to throw off the subject, but I was going down Woodward, man, and I seen a crackhead selling some some balloons that he blew up himself. And it was dirty.
Oh man.
And I was thinking, I said, now if that balloon popped in the room and he blew it up, all that crackhead's breath gonna be in the room. Can you
Oh,
imagine buying some balloons that a crackhead blew up and the balloon bust?
all right.
The whole room gonna smell like sour sausages.
You know what? One crackhead tried to sell me a dinner he had ate. Talking about, man, I only ate this side.
Oh no!
Yeah, man. That's messed up. I'm like, but them days of them crackheads was something. But I'm gonna tell you one thing that was positive about a crackhead.
What?
They, if you needed something and you couldn't find it, a crackhead would find it for you.
You
Did
ain't
you hear
lying.
about
You hear me, Fat Cat?
the crackhead at Highland Park was stealing the kids' teeth?
But you know what? You know what, man? We got to get into our topic for the day, man.
To get $1, he was getting $1 for all them kids' teeth.
Man, stop it. But anyway, man, our topic for today: does cheating mean you don't love the person you're with? Love is good, but the worst thing you could do when you find the person you love is cheat. Although cheating is ultimately a bad thing, it has many meanings. Is I don't love you anymore necessarily one of them? I believe different people have different reasons they cheat in their relationship. Over time, cheating has proven to be not always the end of every relationship. Some relationships recover from cheating and grow stronger, but there is always a flip side. Does cheating mean you don't love the person you're with? Amen. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I think
Am I back
it
on?
means that you don't
Yeah, you in.
love the person. Because if you really love that person, you wouldn't cheat.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because you'll have to look at it
Ah,
like if I get caught cheating, I might lose this, and you wouldn't take a chance of losing what you got for some cakes.
I think I think sometimes, and me and you had a little discussion about this, but I think sometimes that you might desire might give in to despair and desire. You know what I'm saying? Just say, for instance, you're in a relationship, and just say, uh, your significant other can't perform sexually all the time, and just say you got an insatiable appetite for sex, and this person can't give it to you. So your desire might sometimes give in to you going out going out and dipping. That don't mean that you necessarily didn't love the person, but you gave in to your desire.
right.
Your desire of that. You know, people make mistakes all the
That's
time.
true.
You know, let's say this. Everything that when me and my wife get into certain arguments, sometimes, but even though my things have changed with her, but sometimes I might have said something that I really didn't mean to say, but I wanted to hurt her for a bad comment she said to me, and that don't mean that I love her any less. Sometimes you just hurt the people you love.
But do you hurt them with cheating?
You think? Wait a minute. I can say this. I know relationships that had a heavy cheating history, and these people, instead of divorcing each other, they gave it another shot. I can't say if they still cheating or not, but I see they relationship seems stronger than ever.
All I know is
Well,
I can't forgive
coming from a
someone for
woman,
cheating
y'all.
on me. I'm sorry. There's nothing that you can say. It's no way you can repair the relationship for cheating because cheating destroys the trust, and without trust, you have nothing.
Right.
And, you know, if I don't trust
I,
you, I don't want you.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know about that satellite. Coming from a woman, let me tell you this. I got an uncle. that died about 5 years ago. He was with my aunt forever. I mean, since I was a kid, okay? He died when I was probably about 35 or so. When he died, everybody knew he was a cheater. When he died, kids that we had always thought was a myth came up. Do you know she handled that like a trooper? Like she always loved him and loved him. That was her man and loved him in spite of anyway. And you know, she did the funeral and everything. Even one woman put a flower up on the, you know how you send the flowers? Mm-hmm. She sent the flower with no name.
Look.
Now, if that don't tell you, if that don't tell you that she knew that her husband was a cheater and they still stayed together and she supported him through all of that. I'm saying all of that is some people are very judgmental and others aren't.
That's being judgmental just because that's something that you're not willing to deal with?
It's a lot of pastors and preachers and stuff. Y'all, come on now. Let's think about this. There's a lot of pastors, preachers and stuff that's sitting out there and they having sex with the whole congregation and the first lady still sit there.
What do that have to do with you personally not dealing with it yourself?
Hello?
Say that again?
He said, what does that have to do with personally not dealing with it yourself? Like in the case where we would talk about, like, you gave the aspect of the auntie loving your uncle, but she was the recipient of the cheating. So the question would be, did your uncle really love her? Did he?
Yeah, he did. He took care of that.
How he love her? He going raw and making kids, and bringing kids into life.
He had a whole tendency.
Let's ask her. Would she deal with a man that's cheating on her?
You heard him.
Say that again. Say that like you be talking while I'm talking. I couldn't hear you.
He said, "Would you deal with the man that's cheating on you?"
Heck no, I don't want to deal with that. It's AIDS, herpes, all kind of stuff out here.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't want to deal with that.
But you talking about your uncle, but you wouldn't deal with it yourself.
But I'm saying relationships. But what I'm saying is that, like, relationships, I have seen relationships last with the man cheating.
But you wouldn't deal with it yourself, though, right?
That's nothing that I want to deal with. No.
That's right. You see what I'm saying, Fat Cat?
Yeah.
I'm saying, if your wife said, "Oh, well, I gave in, I slipped up," and she messed around with some dude that she worked with, some dude named Big Boy Dick 'em Down, could you forgive her?
It'd be hell to pay. Oh my God!
He said, "I only messed up one time."
I'll be in front of her job like our city on Harlem Nights. I'ma kill him.
But what if she didn't have sex with him? She just gave him head.
Man, what the hell do it?
Oh Lord!
But not her.
You gonna make this man be in front of this lady job tomorrow?
But now her mouth ain't a virgin no more for me. So now I'm gonna be really mad. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you know what? Satellite will make you go kill somebody for no reason at all, and then he be looking at your news article on the paper just laughing.
We was waiting on you to find out.
Yeah. So, but you know, I just think it's different. I think it's different reasons because on the flip side, I think a woman is more forgiving of cheating than a man is, because we can't take it. Men will go out and they'll cheat on they woman, and vice versa happen, boy, that's an unpardonable sin for us. We can't deal with it.
That's right. I could cheat 1,000,000 times. You cheat on me one time, it's over.
Dang.
Oh no, that's not right. See, what goes around
what right got to do with what I'm willing to deal with? I'm like, hey, just because you dealt with what I was doing don't mean I'm gonna deal with what you doing.
That's just something else. Hey, have you ever took back somebody that cheated on you?
Me? Yeah, I have. Did I pay for it? Yeah, I did.
I'm talking about Dre. Did you take back a guy that cheated on you?
Heck no. I ain't taking back. You gotta go. I'm wheezy, baby. I'm moving on up.
So liquor store man ain't never cheat.
He said liquor store man ain't never cheat.
No, huh?
He said liquor store man ain't never cheat.
Oh, no, my old man don't cheat.
Yeah, right.
Oh, shoot. But that's the question.
No, my old man don't cheat.
But he's 60-something years old. I'm sure he don't cheat.
I know somebody out
You
here.
know,
He don't even get hard.
I know.
My old man ain't cheated on me. No, usually I've been blessed. Not, get too many.
We can't hear you.
They cheated on me.
Wait, Janine.
I said I've been blessed not to.
All you gotta do is have this
Viagra.
Hey, Janine said people have cheated and they love their mate, sir.
Look, man. I never cheated because I didn't love somebody. I just cheated because the opportunity presented itself. And I said, let me go ahead and hit these cakes. But if I really loved her, I wouldn't have did it in the first place.
But love hurts sometimes.
That's not always true.
Love hurts sometimes.
People.
I'm saying you want to ask for somebody that was a cheater. Like I cheated all the time. I cheated on everybody I ever been with.
Damn. I want to ask some. I want somebody from the audience to call in. Anybody got any cheating stories or what do you think about that? Does you cheating on a person, does that mean that you don't love them?
Hey, you know what my girlfriend told me before?
Well,
I called her cheating, and she told me, "We're a robber." And I said,
"So she loved you."
Man, I tried to choke her life out.
She loved you enough to protect you.
Man, I can't even imagine telling somebody something so stupid.
Hey, what about Baby Boy? He told her he lied.
Talking about movies, man.
He lied to her to protect her feelings.
Are you talking about a movie, man?
He said I love you, but damn.
You see, Tasha stayed with Ghost.
Nah, man. But on a serious note, man, it's serious though. But hypothetically, we can talk that. We can say, yeah, you wouldn't do this. You wouldn't do this if you love that person.
Look, man.
But
it's the truth. Okay.
Hurting things happens in relationships.
Look, I cheated on my girlfriend and made a baby. She stayed with me. She cheated on me and made a baby. And guess what I did?
Quitter.
Yep.
See, but that's you. That's your insecurity. You should have stayed with her and help her take care of that baby.
I was insecure.
You should have stayed with her.
You think I want to get up every day and look at some dude's face?
You should have stayed with her and helped her take care of that baby.
Talking about the baby daddy ain't buying no diapers and all that bull crap. And I ain't buying no another dude's diapers. You kidding? I don't care if the baby boo-booed on herself and got a diaper rash.
Wow. So the let's say the cheater can't take being cheated on, huh?
That's right.
So I'm asking people out there, what do you think? Give us a call if you got any comments on this. We do got 15 minutes left, and that number is 646-564-9728. Press 1 if you want to comment. But I think everybody. I think, Adri, I think you telling me a story, though. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I think you telling me a story. I think everybody done let somebody get away with a cheat one time.
Yeah.
I know that old man
But
be
that don't
cheating.
mean that you don't love the person, Fat Cat. You know, you just been through something.
I'm talking about.
That's all.
I'm talking about. You never took a person back that cheated on you.
Say that again.
You said you never took a person back that cheated on you.
Nah.
What do you think, Satellite?
I think she's lying because look, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but I guarantee you that old man is married.
Damn.
I'm the one that's married. Remember, Satellite?
Uh-oh.
You said what?
She said she the one that's married.
I'm the one that's married, not him.
Okay, where's he at? It's the holidays. I'm around the 4th or 5th. That's when married people come back around.
Today. I'm at work. You know, I'm working myself.
Did you see him on New Year's?
Yeah, I was with him.
I don't believe that. I'm talking about at 12 o'clock. You was with him.
Yeah, I was with him. We were barbecuing.
They went to the liquor store and bought all the liquor.
You see that?
Look at you, just got to make a joke.
Yeah. Damn, you just gonna do her like
I sure did. I was tore up.
Off to the
Happy
corner
New
store.
Year.
You know what I'm looking for.
Saint I. Hey,
Well,
hey,
fellas, Happy New Year. I'm going to get off this phone. I got some extra work I got to do because one of the coworkers didn't show up.
Indubitably.
So you all be blessed and have a beautiful night.
You too.
Okay?
All right.
All right.
I hope you burn them fries.
Man, what's wrong with you, man? But anyway, man, I think we all kind of like fell victim to that once or twice in our life. Some even did it even more than that.
You got cheated on before?
Oh, indubitably.
Did you cry?
Yeah. I cry. Oh, 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 oh.
Did you catch her? How did you find out she cheated?
Man.
Huh?
I saw them walking in the rain.
Really, honestly, man. How did you find out?
I saw them walking in the rain. They was holding hands and everything.
That means you ain't gonna talk about it, right?
They was holding hands. And I was like...
Let me ask you this. Have you been about to have sex with your girl that look like she been tampered with?
No, I ain't gonna say that. I usually when the cheating thing happened, I seen like other little signs of it. I might have quote unquote found a text or something like that. I was the type of guy that if I had a suspicion on you cheating, I would always try to find the evidence so I could just, get it off my mind and be able to just say, F it.
Okay, have you ever been cheated on by a person that you love?
Indubitably. Oh, yeah.
I know you cried.
Huh?
I know you cried. Because light-skinned guys cry like that.
Are you going to talk about light-skinned guys when you had the most dark guy, Tyrese, talk about, what do you want from me?
You talking about an actor. He was an actor, man.
But that's still on y'all. Huh? That's still on y'all. Don't be hating. I'm just saying.
I see. You really favor Mary J. Blige, her ex-husband. And Wendy Williams' ex-husband.
I'm just saying, dude. You ain't never cried when you got cheated on. Cut it out.
I cried inside.
Everybody, no, you ain't no karate man. Everybody, look. You's a big Barry White looking, but everybody got hurt. That first initial hurt, I know everybody can speak on this, especially your first initial hurt.
Okay, how old was you when you first got cheated on?
shoot, man, that's going way back. See, I was
You can't forget the first time you got cheated on. Come on, man.
I can't tell you how old I was. I know I was a
Uh,
teenager.
okay. The first time you got cheated on, what was you thinking?
That bitch.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, seriously, I was like, damn, that bitch. How the fuck she, I was.
Did you tell your mama about it?
No, shoot, man. You ain't talk about that stuff. I was mad hurt though. I was sitting there mad hurt, son.
Did you have a I got cheated on song?
Oh man, yeah.
What song was your song?
I bought a ticket, got an aisle seat. I was ready for that good old Western flick.
That boy still remember that song.
Shoot 'em up movie.
God.
You always had your little things, but like I said, the thing is, each hurt is kind of like a different type of hurt. Like each time you got hurt, but I think as I got older, I went from like when you initially get hurt as a young person, you don't have no control of your emotions, and so it just happens. But when you get older, you might shed a little tear. But when you younger, you this and this and that. But when you get older, you get that hurt, and then that hurt turned to anger, and that anger turned to something else. And I think one of the last times when I got hurt before I got married and stuff, that anger turned me into a monster. It turned me into a monster. It turned me into something that I didn't even recognize. So when I ain't had no mercy on no other chick when I went ham then, because I was like, ain't no other chick about to do this, ain't nobody about to get away with doing what they did to me like that, So it's always that trust thing is always something in a relationship,
What was the girl's name? The first girl that cheated on you. You remember her name?
Dang, wait a minute. Renee.
Renee.
And I think about this because K Solo's first album, he had a song called Renee. And I always thought about her with that song. And you know what? And I'm gonna tell you the thing too. I wasn't really hurt back because she wasn't really my girlfriend. But it was just, how you feel your pride be smashed. Because this chick, I met her at a church, right? And so I got her number and all that. We supposed to hook up, right? And we how you used to have them good conversations with chicks on the phone back in the day, and we were supposed to hook up, but I didn't know this chick was talking to my brother at the same time, right? Yeah, I didn't know he was talking to my brother at the same time, so my brother ended up smashing her, right?
Did you ever get a chance to hit it?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. What happened? My brother ended up smashing her. 2 days later, go see the doctor.
Dang.
She burnt him. And he beat the crap out of her.
You ain't take up for her?
Karma. Man, you crazy?
Hey, when I got cheated for the first time in high school, I was going around the corner and I heard my girlfriend at the time saying, "Yeah, girl, he is so fine. I met him she ain't know I was right behind her. She was telling her girl that the dude looked just like Big Daddy Kane. And I had a lump so big in my throat, I was like,
you probably did this.
And that made me not like Big Daddy Kane for a long time.
Every time a video came, you was like, damn.
He was like, I get the job done. I'm like, oh.
I get the job done. And he probably did that little wink at you through the TV.
Yeah,
with
cuts
the
the eyebrows.
with the slit eyebrow.
Big Daddy Kane slept with my
but
girlfriend.
but it's nothing wrong. Like I said, I look at that. See, back in the day when we were younger, we were scared to talk about that stuff, publicly in front of people, But now it's nothing because it was part of your growth process. Because I know the last hurt I had, it did me in. But I was like, it was like that gulp, like you said, that little gulp in your throat. You like, damn, are you for real?
Because you be in disbelief, like, dang, somebody cheated on me.
Yeah, because you be like,
I'm Hoyt.
because you know what, you be like, you don't want to start over. You be wanting to start over and stuff in new relationships and stuff like that. So you always, try to make, and that's what be making people sometimes just try to work it out the best they can. I remember one time I did that. I tried to work it out with a person that cheated, and in the middle of it, I said, "Man, I can't do this. Who am I fooling? I can't even trust you."
Yeah. Once trust is gone, ain't no working out.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's nothing for us to talk about, period.
It said nothing, huh?
Right.
So let me ask you this: what is the longest you took a person back in y'all after a cheating incident?
I don't even want to think about it, stuff like that. Come on
Oh,
now.
come on now, answer the question, man.
She gone.
Off to the corner store,
Man.
what I'm.
I want to live in make believe land like Andrea.
Stop, man.
I ain't never got cheated on before.
You know what? I'm just saying, man. It's definitely. I wouldn't tease nobody that got cheated. That stuff hurt, dude. It do. That's the worst feeling ever. And if
But you know who I had helped me get through all the cheating stuff that happened to me?
Seagram's Gin.
Too Short and Willie D.
I said Seagram's Gin.
Oh no, I think that's the worst thing you could do is start drinking. After you got cheated on.
I know.
That'll make you call somebody, be like crying to myself, "B, you know I love you."
Hey, let me say this, because I know we got about 2 minutes. Have this ever happened to you? You got cheated on, and one of your friends come over and be like, "Man, come on, we gonna go beat some more chicks." And you be like, it's sad. You be like, "I don't want no other chick." You be like,
I ain't never did that because you cheat on me, I turn into a monster. Like I'm gonna hit anything. I ain't gonna even care. And I still wear a condom.
90 seconds.
Man, you silly, dog. But I know you probably ain't gonna admit all the things because you be trying to be like straight out of Compton, but really,
Nah, man. I take stuff to heart. I really take stuff to heart, man. Somebody cheat on me, I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say I don't be hurt.
Yeah.
I'm talking about hurt, but I don't cry, but I be hurt.
But anyway, man, we want to thank
60 seconds.
We want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Fat Cat Show. Don't cheat though. That's the name of the game. If you with somebody and you really love them, don't cheat. I know some people cheat. I know my belief is that if I believe in what Satellite said, if you really love them, you wouldn't cheat on them. But I don't necessarily believe that if you do, you don't love them. I don't believe in that. But I believe that if you love a person, that you would do everything to try not to hurt them. Because the act of sex isn't something that you could be like, oops, I made a mistake and slipped on a private part and all that, I don't think that.
With no condom.
Yeah, with no condom and nothing, and having a baby.
10 seconds.
Irreversible. So y'all be safe out there. Like I said, Happy New Year once again, and we gonna take this show into the new 2020 with more vision. We out of here.
The tears of a cloud.